Hi, CloudTrucks owner-operators, fleet owners, and drivers. Thanks for tuning in to this month's CloudTrucks 10-4. My name is V, and I work on the customer success team at CloudTrucks as a business consultant for my virtual carrier driver accounts. Stay tuned to hear what's rolling your way as we gear up for the end of 2023, including Coca-Cola contracts coming soon. First up, here are some fast stats. In September, we delivered 3,689 loads and ran 1,903,989 miles together. That's more than 76 laps around the earth. Big kudos for your hard work and dedication. I caught up with one of our virtual carrier owner-operators, Sunsett, and he was kind enough to share his top 3 tips for success. His first tip relates to load booking. Sunsett tells me about his strategy of seeking out the lighter weight, lower mileage loads. And it's okay to deadhead a little longer to find the right load.
What they have to look for is they want high-paying loads, low weight, low mileage. So it'll be like me going from Atlanta to Ocala or Atlanta to Orlando. Those runs, everything out of Atlanta going to Florida is paying $1,000 and over. And the loads be light. When your loads are light, you're not burning as much diesel. And they don't want to pick loads that's long. Why? Because it's taking too long for you to get paid. You want to pick next day loads. It's like me right now. My load board, I started on Monday. I had a load that I picked up on Monday, delivered on Tuesday. I found a load that picked up on Tuesday that delivered on Wednesday. Found a load that picked up on Wednesday, delivered on Thursday. Right now I have one I just did was 1,400. Now this one I'm on right now is 1,100. The one I'm coming back with is 1,550. Mm-hmm. All of them are one drive shift, 600 miles. That's one drive shift. So if your drivers can get a load, say it's like the load I got now, this one is heavy because I just needed to get back to Ohio. Mm-hmm. They need to research the places they go because every time they do search for loads, you'll notice when they scroll down that day of loads that they're looking at, it's going to be a town in every state that pops up a lot. Like for Ohio, you always see Grove City, Groveport, Columbus.
His second tip is about staying on track with your finances. Sunsett talks about the importance of prioritizing your personal and business finances.
With me, I noticed the problem with me because it's like when you got a regular job, you work your 40 hours, you get paid on the Friday, you use your check for your personal bills. With me, I'm a business owner now. So now I have to take from my business to take care of personal situations, and I'm trying to separate that. They were clashing. So when I'm on a load and I get a cash advance and I need to get diesel, I get a call that the light bill need to be paid or the light's going to get turned off. So now I'm taking $300 from the load, and it's messing me up not having enough to get diesel. Mm-hmm. And I can't do that because the only way I'm making the money is because of the truck is moving. So it was a clash in personal and business. So I'm trying to learn, and I'm at, point of separation. That's all. Separate the personal from the business. Do not take from the business to pay the personal, but this is the only money I'm making right now. So it's like, what do you do? You know what I'm saying?
And by the way, Sunsett uses ATBS, which is a partner of CloudTrucks for business management, bookkeeping, and tax help. Let us know if you're interested in signing up for their service, and you'll get a CT discount. His third and final tip is to believe in yourself and celebrate your achievements as you pursue success.
So it should be an hour you can spend it when you ain't rushing. You still got 3 hours on your clock, so you ain't got to just, I have to go. That's when you take your time, scroll through that load board, and look at the mileage, look at the weight, and look at the price.
Yeah, but you know what else I see here, Sunsett, on your account, which is really interesting? You average, even though you're looking for shorter loads, you average a lot more miles per week than the average driver does, which to me, especially if you're not just taking like over the road, coast to coast loads, you're working super hard all the time. You're like running double what a lot of drivers do that are struggling.
Well, this is what I tell people. This is the problem with most people. Most people look at their losses and not their victories. They won't look at what they overcame. They focus so much on the other stuff instead of the positive stuff.
Thanks, Sunsett, for sharing your thoughts with all of us. We really appreciate your hard work and dedication to driving. CloudTrucks knows it can be hard to stay healthy on the road, especially around the holidays. Remember, you can access free and low-cost health and wellness perks through Cloud Care coverage. From AD&D to life to dental, get the coverage you need to keep rolling. Just ask your business consultant or search for coverage on the CloudTrucks Help Center. On to some industry news. The FMCSA has introduced a final rule cracking down on brokers who attempt to evade paying carriers that work with them. Under the new rule, brokers must ensure they have at least $75,000 in available funds at all times. If the funds dip and aren't replenished within 7 days of notice from the FMCSA, their operating authority will be suspended. The existing regulations on broker surety bonds or trust funds are now set to expire on January 16, 2025. New regulations will replace those the same day. And load board fraud is on the rise as hackers become more sophisticated. A recent FreightWaves article covered how hackers are sending increasingly sophisticated phishing emails to load board users from boards like DAT and TruckStop to try to gain access. Fake sites will look nearly identical to the legitimate one. The article explains that if you think you have received a phishing email impersonating a load board, or if you believe your login credentials have been compromised, please reach out to customer support right away to report the bad actor. A screenshot of the message would be appreciated as well, rather than forwarding the actual phishing email to the support team. Here's some good news. Diesel prices are down to $4.209. You can save even more with the CloudTrucks Fuel Network. Choose from 200 plus truck stops and lock in discounted rates for up to 72 hours. Hats off to the Clean Level 2 inspection champs in October: Nelson Cabrera, Jimmy Segala, Angelique Temple, and Maurice Davis. Thanks for keeping our fleet safe. Let's get some clean level 1s next month too. Breaking news on contract freight. We won 16 loads per week from Coca-Cola. Stay tuned. These lanes will run through the Southeast and Mid-Atlantic starting early 2024. Plus, we're consistently getting high-paying loads from Ocean Spray, like one from Illinois to Pennsylvania paying $2.84 per mile. Fuel surcharge included. Check out all of our available direct contract loads and call the shipper ops at 415-818-0704 ASAP to book. That's 415-818-0704. Thanks for listening to the CloudTrucks 10-4 podcast. You can count on a new episode every month. Reach us at podcast@cloudtrucks.com if you have any questions, feedback, or ideas for us. Also, please write a review about our show wherever you listen to podcasts. We'd love to hear what you think. Be sure to follow or subscribe so you'll catch next month's episode. And in the meantime, happy driving from the CloudTrucks team.